S.Y. Qureshi, something as pure cadre coming into a rally, the numbers in a particular rally of either of the Shiv Sena, could it actually even play a factor of the EC deciding who the symbol will be awarded to? What are the factors which will go into that decision?
Yeah, no, I don't think the crowd will be a decisive factor at all. But the organization and its membership, basically that will be the decision maker. Because there are two things, majority as a principle is established by the Supreme Court repeatedly. But majority where? Majority of the elected representatives, MLAs, MPs and MLCs on the one hand, and the majority in the organization. So these two majorities will be tested by the Election Commission under Rule 15 of Election Rules of 1968.
Okay, I want to bring in Rahul Srivastava as well, our National Affairs Editor, into this conversation. Rahul Srivastava, the fact is, will the Andheri East by-polls be a litmus test or the trial by fire for both the factions? On what comes of that could be a decision going forward?
Yes, Preeti, I think what is the battle now is, I think, a battle between legacy and claims of loyalty. It's the BJP by creating a rift in the Shiv Sena has tried to ensure that the Hindutva mantle comes to the BJP completely. Now, in that, if you see, there are several elements which are going to come into play. One is the by-poll, then the crucial BMC election, and also the EC element. I think the EC element is not going to be impacted, as Mr. Qureshi said, by what happens tomorrow. But what is important is that what kind of messaging goes from the two rallies. Will they speak at the same time? There is interesting element is the Shiv Sena definitely has gained an advantage because the Bombay High Court allowed it to hold the rally at the Shivaji Park. That's the turf where Shiv Sena has operated, as Rajdeep said, since 1966. Never before there have been two events like this. This is the place where Uddhav Thackeray was inducted into politics by Bala Saheb Thackeray. This is the place where Aditya Thackeray was inducted in the presence of Bala Saheb Thackeray in the Yuva Sena. And then in November 2019, this is where Uddhav Thackeray had taken oath. And so had Eknath Shinde as a cabinet colleague among the 6 people who had taken oath. The fact is that Shiv Sena has that advantage of going out and reaching out to the public and the supporters from their turf, which they have always done. Whereas the Shiv Sena faction led by Eknath Shinde has a problem. They have shifted to a new ground. They have the government machinery with them. 4,000 odd buses, trains have been booked from Marathwada, several other regions. People will be brought in.
Right.
The BJP is not coming in. Remember, they want to make it an Eknath Shinde versus Uddhav Thackeray. So BJP will not be there on the stage. But BJP will be lending tactical support and getting the crowds. And that crowd element is going to be the messaging for Andheri and also the BMC.